You out of the open. Rally point is any cover we can find in that ridge. We got enemy inbound from all other directions. Orders!
Hello guys and welcome. This is I Play 4K and today we're watching Crysis Warhead running on a laptop equipped with the GeForce GTX 1080 single video card and a beautiful highly overclockable CPU Core i7 quad core 8 threads, which is 8 visual cores in Windows, and 6820HK, which is overclocked to 4 GHz by me, but later I will show you the settings. 3840 by 2160, which is the 4K resolution, not supported by this laptop natively through its monitor, which is 1080p 120 Hz monitor, which is amazing. But I decided to go and step up to 4K, and I connected through the HDMI cable on this laptop to my 4K monitor. And enthusiast settings, which is the maxed out, and motion blur is off instead of enthusiast because it doesn't play any bad weather when it's on. Let's go ahead and have a look, guys, because I'm recording the video, so I don't need no motion blur. Shall we?
Tango elements KIA. Moving to checkpoint 20. Where's our air support? We've got incoming ID.
The laptop that I'm using today is Asus G701 6th generation, and it also has the 6th generation CPU, so I believe it's called 6th generation because it has the 6th generation CPU in it. Look how beautiful it is, man. This game was released back in 2008, and it was based on Crysis 1 that was released in 2007, based on the CryEngine 2.0. This game was Evolution back in 2007, and actually Crysis Warhead was released in 2008. It was time of the GeForce 7 series, and GeForce 8 series came up in 2007 after Crysis 1 was released. So when this game was released, Crysis Warhead GTX 260 was released, and that video card showed 1600 by 900 pixels in enthusiast Crysis Warhead and about 50 FPS, so keep that in mind so you can see the evolution progress. And GTX 260 was a desktop video card, so keep that in mind. And today we're running GeForce GTX 1080 video card, which is the laptop video card, which is the laptop factor, smaller factor when you're comparing with the desktop GTX 1080. But it's same performance and consuming this video card consuming less energy than desktop version of the GTX 1080. So it is a powerhouse, man. This laptop is amazing. Guys, sorry about my voice. I already recorded 8 videos. My voice is kind of squeaky like this. Hopefully you understand that. I'm running DirectX 10. You can see at the right top pretty self-explanatory stats: GPU temperature, GPU load, GPU frequency, VRAM frequency, VRAM load, then CPU load, system RAM load, DirectX 10, which is the API, and the delay between the hardware to the API, which is the software. I already played DirectX 9 Crysis Warhead, the same level, and let me just tell you guys, my FPS was 10 FPS higher than with DirectX 10, and by the way, there is not such a big difference in Crysis Warhead. The road looking the same bumpy DirectX 9, but in Crysis 1 DirectX 9 didn't have any bombs, and DirectX 10 only had the bombs. But when it comes to Crysis Warhead, DirectX 9 and DirectX 10, I don't see any difference at all, just to be honest with you. Let me real quick show you how beautiful it is. And I really like that every object has its physics. What kind of game that was released in 2008 has that much physics on every object? It means that objects are not static. The 3D models and any 3D objects in a game are dynamic. Look how beautiful it is. This is just on another level, man. And this game was released in 2008. It's still kicking the booty. If you didn't play this game, I advise you to go ahead and play this game. You will enjoy a lot. Like a lot. Let me go ahead and show you the example. See this palm? Check it out. Like I said, every object has its own physics and it's not pre-animated. Here's an example. I just cut that palm 2 times and exactly where I was shooting. Do you know any games that does that? I don't. Check it out. Bam.
Drop on lead. Over.
So with the DirectX 9 you will have here around 60 FPS, 60-65 FPS average. And same visuals. Actually in this Crysis Warhead I don't see any difference. In Crysis 1, yes, I see the difference between DirectX 10 and DirectX 9. Not in this game.
Sierra lead. New orders from JSOC. Reallocating Sierra 2 for ground support role.
Roger, Command.
But they based throughout the same CryEngine
Sierra 3 has
game
already been
engine
allocated.
anyways.
What she means is your gin-soaked ass is surplus to requirements.
They just optimized
But you
Crysis
wanted
Warhead
action,
a little
Sierra
bit
2.
better, so
Well, now
it's
you
using
got it. Yeah, okay.
on another
Ground
level the
support.
resources and stuff like that, and
Priority is target
about
acquisition and neutralization.
showing
Secondary
same
is
visuals
recon. Keep your comm
and
cam
consuming
rolling.
less resources. About 5
Detected the
FPS
Korean
less
Milnet.
resources.
Access their tactical network and let's see what they've got cooking. With a bit of luck, we might be able to pick
As again,
up more
if you
than
didn't
just
play
intel.
Crysis 1, Crysis Warhead, I advise you to go ahead and play it, guys. You missing a lot. Look at that, bam. Physics, man. On any hardware. Look at those details. Keep in mind that this monitor on this laptop is 120 Hz, which is amazing, 1920 by 1080. Unfortunately, it doesn't support the 4K natively, but you can always connect this laptop through the HDMI cable to any monitor that supports 4K and higher resolution. Let me show you some more fun right here. Check it out. Let me show you that this game has full physics, and I'm going to demonstrate to you in a second. Here we go. We're gonna take this thing right here. I'm gonna drive into the building first. Alright, and then look at even the tires. Bam. Every object has full physics. It's fully dynamic objects. This is unbelievable, man. And what's going to happen now? It's going to blow up. Bam! Completely.
Over there.
Too bad that game industry on PC is not following the path of the Crysis. If they would, the game industry by right now would be on another level. They just don't want to push the boundaries. They want to release the games for the consoles, for the sheet boxes and crap stations. I'm not sure why they're doing that, but you know, I guess they're going after the money. They're not going after the loyal fans and stuff like that. They're just going after the money. They don't care about games. And this is the sad point when the game developers doesn't care about the experience. Okay, we're gonna capture this guy right here, and I'm about to wrap up, guys. Oh yeah, let me real quick again show you the menu. and I'm going to show you the how I overclock this laptop on the CPU and GPU level as well. So we're using the maximum enthusiast, as you can see, maximum settings possible. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have done to this laptop. As you can see, it's 40 multipliers, 3.9 right now, and then I jump out to lower frequency because it's idle right now. It's using Turbo Boost 3.0, which is saving energy as much as possible. So 4 gigahertz or 4000 megahertz, okay, 40 multipliers unlocked, and 150 megahertz on GPU and 150 megahertz on the VRAM on our video card, which is overclock and give us about 3-4 FPS extra. So pretty much just because today I'm recording with the shadow play, so it's compensating those 3-4 FPS overclock, compensating our shadow play recording. So pretty much the FPS that you can see right now, you're going to have stock any laptop, Asus, Alienware, MSI, Razer, equipped with the GTX 1080 without the recording. Overclock doesn't give you too much boost, usually it does about 3-4 FPS extra. So I overclocked from 2.7 to 4 gigahertz, which is per core. 4 cores, 8 threads, 8 visual cores, which is incredible. Guys, I'm going to release the video tutorial how to do that, so stay tuned, and it's coming down. Oh, check it out. Check out those physics on that tree. Bam. Those guys are kamikaze. They're just going on me like that. That's a bad idea. I'm about to check out the water, guys, and I'm going to wrap up. Check it out. It's coming, and then we're gonna destroy it like big time. Bam. Yep, fully physics, man. I really like the idea how they did in the palm trees. It's not pre-animated. Check it out as again, guys. See that palm tree? Let me go ahead and get it closer. Bam, and then I cut it again. Bam, and I just cut it again. Did you see that? Huh. Unbelievable. And what I can do, I can drop it in the water and it's going to swim. Let me show it to you with the full physics as well on the water. And by the way, the water is, look at it, like a real tree does. This is unbelievable. The waves around it, the water is tessellated. This is the tessellation right here. So pretty much they use the plane, then they apply the tessellation, so it's quadruple of the polygons, and then they animated those polygons to make like a waves. So this is unbelievable. Trees, everything maxed out. As again, DirectX 10 and Crysis, somehow in this Crysis Warhead showing the same visuals with the DirectX 9. Look at that guide race, and you can have the guide race with DirectX 9 in the Crysis Warhead, but you cannot have the same visuals DirectX 9 and DirectX 10 in Crysis 1, so keep that in mind. That's beautiful. This is the tessellation as well. Those rocks, they tessellated. It's not a model, it's just an extra polygons they just engraved. Alright guys, that's about it. You just saw the laptop in 2016 that was released in 2016 with the GTX 1080 that was overclocked and running the Crysis comfortably 40-50 FPS at DirectX 10 and DirectX 9 50-60 FPS comfortable at 4K resolution. Pretty much same scenario of the performance in FPS will be applied in any games on this laptop in 4K resolution. 50-60 FPS average in any game. It will run it like nothing. and my temperature 94 Celsius. Wow, this is the only one game, Crysis 1 and Crysis Warhead, that bringing that temperature to above 90 Celsius. Usually it goes like 87 and stops, and as you can see, it down throttling itself down to 17 and still at 1800 megahertz, which is amazing. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and I will see you till the next time. I play 4K.